Hello and welcome. I'm Michelle Hughes, the co-editor and co-author of Impunity, Countering Illicit Power in War and Transition. The research and field testing of impunity spanned nearly a decade, so as you can imagine, there was a lot of material that Michael McClochick and I did not use when we were attempting to compile it into a single volume. Throughout this webcast series, Impunity Beyond the Book, we will explore some of the issues we left behind and some of the questions that were still unanswered when we went to print.
Okay, so the police and the Marines are going to search your compound. Is there anything dangerous that we need to know about?
I think what we're seeing in a lot of parts of the developing world is this increasingly corrupted, criminalized state.
We haven't seen anything like our present day, the way ISIS is using women.
The impunity has been deeply embedded into a culture at all levels. It's a way of life.
You have state actors and you have non-state actors.
Where immorality and criminality have wormed their way into society to such an extent that the function of rule of law no longer moves as it should.
What appeared to be a network of independent shipping companies, port authorities, and maritime service providers turned out to actually be a very hierarchical power structure that was operating with official Russian government sanction.
These groups were deeply invested in organized crime, in the narcotics trade. They had become accustomed to arbitrary confiscations of land and property, to the use of violence and intimidation to advance their political goals.
When illicit power structures and their interests are not accounted for in peace agreements or other negotiated settlements, it is nearly impossible to control them, let alone make them go away.
Whether illicit, illegal, or informal, what these networks have in common is that they defy the rule-based liberal order that currently governs the behavior of states in the global system. They operate outside of the rules. They seek exemption, they seek impunity, they seek license for their actions, and as such, they subvert and weaken the system.
I think we have to fundamentally understand that there is a group of countries, well-financed, well-resourced, and tied to people who want to see the destruction of the United States among the multiple other countries that are there. And if we don't take them seriously, as we have, I think, failed to do in the last 10 or 15 years, they will advance along their own agenda more quickly than we think possible.
When do you intend to hold democratic elections?
This will be more dependent on the outcome of our dialogue with the international community and the peaceful situation in our country.